Let's take a look at one of the most annoying quick passes in Madden 24. I'm going to be in the gun bunch offset formation, and the play is going to be verts halfback under. Now, you can run any different variation of verticals in gun bunch. Most playbooks have some version of gun bunch, whether it be regular gun bunch offset, gun bunch strong, and they should have the play verticals in every gun bunch. Now, up on the screen really quickly, I'll show you a bunch of different playbooks where you can find a gun bunch verticals in them, because this is going to be one of the best formations in the game, and this quick pass really is annoying to defend. So this wheel route to the B receiver can be quick passed against almost anything in the game. So against a cover 3, if you're on the short side of the field, simply you always want to watch the most outside cornerback. As long as you have leverage to the outside, meaning if nobody else other than that cornerback is on the outside of your receiver, you're good. But if they have like a linebacker or a slot DB and they slide them out to kind of match up with your receiver, then you wouldn't want to throw this. But if it's just the outside cornerback, you just have to watch him. And if he like backs up, for example, like this, you immediately can throw a quick pass, pick up 4, 5, 6 yards against a cover 3, and this can be used in crucial situations to, pick up a first down, to, convert, get into field goal range, maybe score a touchdown inside the 5. Now, if you're on the wide side of the field, this can work even better, but you do have to motion this guy out like this. So we're going to motion him out, and again, we want to watch the cornerback. We see that he's kind of about almost 10 yards off, which is good. That's a good sign. We want to make sure that he goes back. We want to make sure that he doesn't immediately shoot down, because if he does, that means he'd be in man and we wouldn't want to throw it. So we see he starts backing up, so we're going to immediately throw it to the outside. And again, we're picking up almost 10 yards there against a cover 3, which is really crucial. And when you look at a play like this that's already so good and you have these other routes on the play, if they try to go manually defend that, we have a running back, we have the good crossing route here to the slot receiver, so it's really tough to defend. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how to throw this versus every type of coverage in the game, but I do want to let you know that I also have a membership on Patreon. The link is below in the pinned comment, where I post my ebooks, the highest level Madden tips, the best defenses, best blitzes, the best mini schemes in the game, and you can join for free right now and get a free trips tight end mini scheme if you want to check it out. And then if you want to see what else is in the membership, you can join the paid part of the membership, but there is a free scheme on there right now, so you can click the link, go check it out for free. Now here we're going to look at the cover 3 hard flat with the underneath zones playing a little bit more aggressively, because you would think that would be able to stop this wheel route to the flat. But again, as long as they're not sliding that hard flat defender out, if they're not sliding out these underneath defenders to get leverage on your receiver, if you're only worried about the cornerback that's a little bit over him and to the outside, again, if you see him drop back, you can immediately throw this. And even though there's a flat zone there, we're still picking up about the same 4 to 5 yards no matter what, which means if he is not manually either usered or he's not sliding that guy out before the play, we can still throw this because he's not going to get there to make a play on it. And what's even better is if we catch him manually sliding that guy out, an opponent goes to slide him out, we can just quick snap, because we don't have to make any adjustments on this play. We can run it stock. So if we see them trying to hurry up and maybe slide that guy out, then we just quick snap them. And then what happens here is, then we go deep down the field for bigger gains like that, because they're going to be on the guy, on the sideline. We're going to have him caught out of the play, and that's going to be a bonus for us. Now, again, if we flip this, you can also do this to the wide side of the field with a motion out of your wide receiver like this. And again, you can see that there's going to be a hard flat defender, but look how far inside he's lined up. If he's not sliding that guy out, he cannot get out here. So all we have to worry about is the cornerback that's over number 11. And again, we see him drop back. That means we can throw this and go pick up 10, 11, 12 yards. Now here versus a Tampa 2 or a cover 2, again, we got to look at the defense. We see that we have the cornerback. He's a little bit lower, so we kind of know that it's probably a Tampa 2, but he's the only guy to the outside of us. The other defender is way too far inside. So again, as long as there's not an extra defender either right over the top of our guy or to the outside, we know we just have to look at the cornerback on the outside. And if we see him start to backpedal like this, we know we can throw this. And the funny thing is, this works better versus cover 2 than cover 3 for some reason, because the underneath guy in a cover 3 gets out there better than the cloud flat does in a cover 2 or a Tampa 2, which is funny. The cloud flats just dropped too far back this year, and you can see it's an easy check down underneath like that. And if we're going to the wide side of the field, again, we need to watch that outside cornerback. And as long as there's nobody else that's being manually slid out, then we're good to go. And if they do start sliding out, that's when we can just quick snap them and hit another player. But we can see here that the cornerback's a little bit lower. He's not 10 yards back. Now he's 5 yards back. So we have to be mindful that, he could be in man. He could be in cover 2. We need to watch how he moves. We see that he starts backing up, so we know we can throw this quickly to the outside. And this is something that you definitely want to practice in practice mode. You want to get the hang of it, because you want to make sure that you're getting the timing down and and you want to make sure that you understand how the cornerback is moving on these plays. And even if it's a cover 2 hard flat, meaning that the outside cornerbacks are playing in the hard flat, they're not playing in the cloud, they're not dropping back, it works even better because for some reason, those cornerbacks will slide to the inside. I want to watch how the cornerback reacts. You see how he goes inside and he just completely gives up the outside, and we can get even more yardage with this. Every time in a hard flat, they're going to slide too far inside to kind of pay attention to the other bunch receivers for whatever reason, and you can see we pick up easy yards. Again, you just need to watch how he moves. If he moves back or if he just immediately slides inside, you know that you have the quick pass for an easy gain. Now, the one difference with a hard flat is if you want to go to the wide side of the field, you have to be careful because you cannot quick pass the hard flat on the wide side of the field. However, you're going to know right away because he's going to immediately just jump down. But what's going to happen here is, again, this is why you want to practice and pay attention to how the cornerbacks move. You see how he goes straight down? We know we can't quick throw it, but what we can do is get a touchdown on the play because this is going to absolutely cook the defense for a touchdown because there's going to be no deeper zone. We don't have to wait and we can throw it very quickly. Cover 4 defense is going to be pretty much the same as cover 3. Again, you see him going back, we quick pass it like that, and we pick up easy yards. It's going to be the same thing with any type of a deep zone on the outside. They're going to drop back immediately and you'll be able to throw it. Now, the only thing this doesn't work against is man, but it's usually easy to tell when it's man because notice how everybody's in front of our receiving options here. They're all in tight, up close, in their face. You've got the cornerback right over 6. You've got the other cornerback even closer, right over 13. This is a man look. You can disguise this out of zone, but most people don't do that. So we already know that this is probably man because we don't have anybody, to the outside. If it's zone, that outside cornerback is usually going to be offset to the outside and a little further back. He's not going to be right over, but all you want to do is just watch how he moves anyway. You can see he immediately runs with B, so we know that's man. We're going to look to hit one of these man beating routes. We have a crossing route. We have the underneath route to the halfback. Even if we're running this to the wide side of the field, same kind of thing here. We'll go ahead and we'll motion the outside guy out. And again, now when you motion him out, you're going to notice that he's going to back up. He's going to stay over him, but he's going to back up. But he's going to be on top of him before you motion him out. So that's kind of the giveaway. But now he's backed up. So you have to be really careful because now it looks like he could be in a cover 3, right? But again, watch how he moves. You can see he immediately moves towards the receiver. So instead, we're going to go and we're going to hit one of these other bigger routes. And that's how you attack there. So if you get him in man, then you just have to go to your man beaters and you're going to be in good money. Again, make sure to check out the Patreon. Link is below in the pinned comment. There is a free scheme. And if you want to join the paid membership, you unlock the ebooks, the mini schemes, and all of the best defenses and blitzes and money plays in the game. And if you want to know about some really easy beginner friendly blitzes, you can also check out this video right here on the screen.